Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're new here, my name is Halaku Yasmin. I work in aviation and today I'll be answering your cabin crew questions and tips to pass that interview. And not to forget my hijabi girls, every question you've asked about the uniform, hijab, alcohol, today's the day you're getting the answer. So stay tuned. And I know I said this last time that I'm going to be posting vlogs and stuff. So maybe I'll post vlogs like once a week, inshallah, Ramadan edition, living alone in a new country, blah blah blah. Anyway, all that stuff. And with that, let's get started. First question I always get is, how do I start? And I'll give you 3 things you need to have for you to send that application. One thing is you need to have a passport. Please apply for it right now. Even to apply you will need your passport. They'll need your passport number and stuff like that. So please apply and get that passport immediately. Number 2, do I need to go to school for me to get this job? Do I need to go to a cabin crew school? I know I went to a cabin crew school, but I didn't know this before. You do not need to go to an aviation school for you to get this job. Only thing you need for you to get this job are 2 things: proficiency in English and customer service. For you to apply for that job, you only need those 2 things, and be the minimum age. 3 things. Age, you need to be 21 and above if it's international airline. Number 2, you need to be proficient in English. And number 3, you need to have a customer service job. How do I get that customer service job, you may ask? As I said in my last video, I was a waitress. I knew after finishing college that I did not have anything on my CV basically. And to build that CV for myself, I knew I needed to work in a customer service environment. So I was a waitress, loved it. If you can get the same job, waitress, or anywhere else where you communicate with guests or customers, please do so, because that will help your CV so much. And we'll talk more about CV shortly as well. Once you have those 3 things, the next thing is to apply through the official website. I know sometimes you're desperate, life is hard, but please do not get scammed out there. Do not, I repeat, do not get scammed. No airline, whether local, international, no one is going to ever ask you for money. So please do not pay money to anybody. But what I will tell my high school girls, I know the dream is so big. School for aviation, you'll get it like other schools, it's 1 year, other school it's 6 months. It's really a lot of money. I would say if you have something else you really want to do, go for it. Go to school, get those certificates, graduate, and you can always apply. Like, you can always apply to be a cabin crew after that and join this profession, so you can have a stable background in education and go with and come work in aviation. So that's what I'll advise my high school girls. I know this might not be something you would want to hear after finishing high school. You just want to go for it. But if not, you can find customer service jobs that I mentioned earlier and apply for the job. That brings me to the second question, which is requirements. I'll tell you a few things that most airlines have as a requirement. Since you'll be moving to a new country, you'll need to be 21 years and above. You need to be 160 centimeters. But do not worry even if you're below, because when you go to the assessment, you will have to do a reach test. 212 centimeters. You'll need to reach 212 centimeters on your tiptoe. Why? Because the overhead bins are a bit higher, so they need you to be able to like close the overhead bins. That's basically the reason for the 212 centimeters. So I don't know, if you feel like you cannot reach 212, do exercise. I feel like it's something, I don't know, you can do this, you got this. So yeah, 212 centimeters. And another thing I've seen as a requirement is English proficiency. And another thing that's common for most airline is customer service experience, at least 1 year. It's okay, they say 1 year, but even if you have less than that, go for it. You never know. You might be working and maybe you're 6 months into your job and you're like, If you're saying money as the requirement, I don't think I'll make it, your confidence, your experience, do not diminish that. Even if it's a 6-month experience, even if it's a 3 months experience, I'll tell you to go for it and apply for that job. Another thing I see most airline have is being able to swim with a floating device. So you'll have your life jackets during training. You need to be able to float with that on. And also just have a bit of confidence in water. You can take classes like maybe once a week. I know it's expensive to go for these swimming classes, but it will help you in the long run. Another thing, as I already mentioned, but passport is really important. Okay, so now you know how to start, you know the requirements, what's next. So this CV, go to canva.com. This is your best friend. You will find templates, find something that's your vibe or something that you see looks really professional and has a picture, like a passport picture. You need your passport picture there, and please smile. Go to that studio if you do not have a passport picture, and a full body picture as well. You can just do full length and then go crop it by yourself. That's what I did too. I paid, I don't know how much, 700 I think 700, but it was so easy to just take the full length and but for like 300 or 350, and then Kenyan shillings, and then you can crop it by yourself. What to wear for my hijabi girls, I did black trouser, white shirt, and I did black blazer and black hijab. That's perfect. That's all you need for your passport photo. If you do not wear hijab, then just remove the hijab part. If you've seen my TikTok, then you know that was the one I used for my application. You have your picture, you have your CV template. What should it have? The about yourself part, talk about yourself, but not your hobbies. No one needs to know your hobbies and stuff like that. Just talk about your experience. That is just a small summary, and then the experience part you put in bullet points, and that's all you need. You need just one page. But look at the templates, you'll find like skills. You'll write your skills. You need your number, you need your Gmail. You can write referees or not. Other airlines prefer you write their referees, or other airlines do not, they don't mind. So just check the template, check your airline of your liking, requirements, and go for it. That brings us to how to apply. Now you'll take that CV, go to that career page, company website that you've chosen, and follow every step. Attach your CV. Some will say attach your passport, attach your CV and full length photo. You'll just follow the steps of the application process from the airline that you're looking to work for, inshallah. And yeah, that's basically it for how to apply. You've applied, you've gotten a message. So most airlines, what they do is they will do an online assessment before you do the in-person assessment. These answers are timed. You need to be so fast. What you need to do immediately you get that email is start practicing. Practice. That's how you're going to get confident. Record it on your phone. That's what I did. I recorded on my memo. I tried to get every detail out there. You can use YouTube, you can use any other tools that you think might put your thoughts together. And since it's timed, that's pressure, but this is what they're testing as well. They need to know if you're ready for that high pressure environment, or you can work under pressure. But yeah, once you apply, you will do a video interview. Once you pass the video interview, basically 3-4 questions depending on the airline, talking about yourself, a teamwork question or customer service question depending on the airline. If you pass that, you'll be invited to the assessment. You'll go to the assessment. You will do group discussions. After group discussion, you'll do the height and reach test. After that, then you will do the one-on-one with the interviewer, and that's where I got the tell me about yourself in 3 seconds. You need to work well under pressure and be confident and go for it. Most of my hijabi girls have asked, what does a uniform look like? Is it modest? Do they allow skirts or stuff like that? Most airlines, I'll list them right here. Most airlines that accept hijab that I know of are these airlines, and you wear trousers and you do wear the hijab. Most people might not be comfortable with trousers, but that's what is there at the moment. And another thing is, not most airlines accept hijab, and most of those airlines as well serve alcohol. But here are a list of airlines that do not serve alcohol and allow cabin crew to wear hijab as part of their uniform. So just depending on where your values lie, then go for it, whichever airline you feel is comfortable with you. Like, that's basically it with the hijab. I did mention it in my previous video. Local airlines as well in Kenya that accept hijab. And another important thing that I would like to share, tahajjud is your best friend. Wake up as much as you can, pray to Allah, and believe that He will answer you, because He is the creator of heavens and the earth. There is nothing He cannot do. And once you have that mindset, when you go and pray and you know that Allah is capable of giving you 1, 2, 3 things, then Ramadan is your time. Wake up as much as you can, inshallah. And that brings us to the last bit, which is tips to pass that interview and get that job. Number 1, do not memorize answers. This is one thing that when you're put under pressure or you're being asked by an interviewer face to face, like what happened to me, tell me about yourself in 3 seconds. Everything is going to evaporate. Everything you crammed in your head is going to evaporate. So understanding the question and just speaking naturally about yourself. Talk about yourself in a natural way, in a calm way, will help you. Another thing is, use your real life experience. It has worked for me. I will tell you one fact. My online assessment, my face-to-face assessment, I used real experience that I experienced, and that's why I keep on saying, get that customer service job, find that customer service job. So then you can use that experience, even if you have a bad customer, or how do you deal with a rude guest, or how do you deal with this and that. You can use the experience, and that's what builds confidence even in how you speak, because this is something you've already faced. You know how you handled it, so it's not something you made up in your mind for you to tell the interviewer. So please, please, please find that customer service experience. It works, and I am proof of that. Another thing is, airlines do not want you to be perfect. They want to see your personality, they want to see your warmth, they want to see your kindness. So if there's one thing you're thinking, I need to be like this, I need my teeth to be perfect, or I need my face to look a certain way, they're not looking for models, they're not looking for perfect human beings. They just want to see your personality shine through these interviews, and that's how you will get the job. Another thing that I've mentioned throughout this video is staying calm under pressure. Again, being calm, speaking clearly, being caught off guard, but speaking clearly, understanding the question, and not thinking about what you had in mind. Like that there's something you've crammed you want to say in case a certain question is asked, but if that does not go your way, then just take a breath and answer with confidence. Anything that comes to mind, anything you think will look good for you, use it. So speak clearly with confidence, and don't forget to breathe. Another mistake most people do is when they're asked, like, why do you want this job, and you find candidates who answer, because I like to travel, because I want to explore. Please know why you want this job, and any interviewer you mention travel to, then that's disqualification. Basically, you're going to be disqualified if you say travel, exploring and stuff like that. Mention something about customer service, teamwork, because you're going to be working with different nationalities, and also how you will represent that airline in case you're chosen. And the last tip I will give you today is confidence and preparation. Preparation basically will give you that confidence to pass these interviews, whether it's online assessment or face-to-face interview. Prepare, look into that mirror. I know many people say, like, look into the mirror, and that did not work for me. What I did is memo. I used my phone, recorded, listened to it, refined it, kept repeating it so that it sticks to my mind. Like, ABCD. So please prepare, because again, the online assessment is timed. The face-to-face, you never know what the interviewer might ask, and they might give you a timed question like mine. So that will be all for this video. I hope these tips will help you. If you have any more questions, or you would like me to do an in-depth video for any of the
we just
things
talked about, please let me know in the comments or hit my DMs, and I'll be happy to do the video, inshallah.
that will be all for this video. And if this video helped you, like, comment, subscribe, share this video, join the family, and I'll be happy to answer. That will be all. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.